Okay, going to do a review on a new dog toy. It's a interactive dog ball. Got it on Amazon. It was about $20. If you see my previous videos, we had this dog toy, and he loved it like crazy. And I could put it in a sock, and he would go nuts over it. Problem with that one was it would only run for about 5 minutes and shut off. Then I'd have to go start it again, pull it out of the sock, so on. So we purchased this one, and it says that it runs for about 5 seconds. It has three different modes, um, which we'll get into that. And he can bite on it or kick it, and it'll kick back on. Great. Well, again, as you can see, the box shows that it's blue and yellow and whatnot. Well, when you open it, pull it out, it's orange. Does that really matter? Probably not. They'll probably like it more. And if you have a cat, they'll definitely like it. It's soft, almost like a Nerf ball, but a little more firm. It says that you can clean it because I was worried about how dirty it would get and if it got into some gross stuff. As long as it's sealed like this, it says to just, wipe it off a damp rag and you can rinse it. Well, I'd be worried about how soft it is that it would take forever to dry and you don't want it to get moldy. So anyway, moving on, pretty cool. It comes with a remote. One of the cons is the remote's only about 2 inches long, and this little string, I've seen that on stuff before. They do dry out and break easy, and I guess if it's misplaced or put in a purse or a backpack or a dog bag, could get a little difficult to find. But anyway, so one thing that I found with reading through the tiny little manual that you almost need a magnifying glass to read, it does say in there to monitor the dog to not chew on it, to only play with it. Because they can chew this up, and if it damages it, maybe they could swallow it, whatever. I'm like, well, that's not good. Yeah, a puppy like ours, his nickname is Chewy. They chew on everything. So, and it says you can get a replacement shell. Okay, well, you open it up, there's the shell. However, the inside where you charge it and turn it on does not come out. I'm not going to put a screwdriver there and try to pull it out and break it, so I really don't know how that would work. Okay, so it has three modes, and it lights up the modes. You have to hold it for a couple of seconds, comes on. It says that does that. Then once it's turned on after charging, you can then use the remote to turn it on and off. You can change the modes, and the modes have different colors. All pretty cool. It will run for about 5 seconds and it turns off. Then either the dog can bite it or you can hit it on the ground and it turns on again. Pretty cool. The only problem is the different modes have the different lights. Once you put this together, you can't see the lights. You don't know what mode it is. Does it matter? Maybe not. Probably saves battery lives shutting off. the USB charger that it comes with is kind of short. It's only about 11 inches long, and it does not come with the adapter. Probably not a big deal. But when you go to charge it, if I can get it open now, there we go. Once you go to charge it, the weight of this isn't super heavy, but it's heavy. When you plug it in, it dangles and it has this tendency to want to pull the charger out. So you're going to want to prop this up to keep the weight from that happening. Right. It had a dead battery, of course, when I got it. It took 40 minutes to charge it. Then I turned it on and, messed with it for probably 5 minutes. And then I plugged the charger back in. It took another 20 minutes to charge it. Okay. But it's pretty cool. And we'll change the mode. I think that'd drive a dog nuts. See, it shut off. Bounce it and it goes. Change the mode. And another mode. It's a little milder. Then turn it off. Now, with it being soft, I think that's going to be great compared to this hard one. If you have hardwood floors, laminate, linoleum, it's not going to be as loud. Pretty cool, kind of excited to see how he's going to like it. So, tune in, subscribe to me. Tomorrow, we're going to see how little puppy Chewy loves it. Thanks, everybody.